Richo, I'm going to show you a really clever nut bar that I make at home with my kids. Lots and lots of beautiful, healthy fats are going to be in here and some nice flavour. And I'm going to use a monk fruit sweetener as well.
By fats, you mean healthy nut fats?
Correct,
Okay.
yes, good fats. Fats that are good for the heart that come from nuts. Can you please kindly chop these for me, please? I've got Brazil nuts, pecans and walnuts all already toasted.
Gotcha.
So you can buy them toasted or you can toast them yourself.
Okay.
And I'm starting to put some things in the bowl.
Now, I'm thinking by toasting them, you don't put them in your toaster. You put them in the oven on a little tray, nice and slow until they're roasted or toasted.
Correct.
Gotcha.
And it just brings the flavour out. Is that why we do it? I think it is.
Yes.
And it adds some extra texture.
Roasted nuts are beautiful. It's the best way to eat them.
It is. You can eat them on their own, but we're going to turn them into a fancy little bar. So I've got in here, Richo, the oats, some desiccated coconut and some pumpkin seeds as well. So you can use really whatever you like, Richo. Anything works. And the real beautiful flavour that comes through this is some cinnamon, some ground cinnamon. So that's what gives it a beautiful flavour. And we'll start mixing that together. I'll get you to start doing that once you're done.
Oh, you're working me to the bone.
I am, finally. Payback.
Here we go.
But here's a little bit of a secret, Richo. I'm going to use some monk fruit sweetener. So it's basically a 1-for-1 caster sugar replacement. And it's perfect for baking because it doesn't go bitter when we use it for baking.
I'm going to give you another little tip. Now that you've said it on national TV, it's no longer a secret. Everyone's going to know about it.
Everyone's going to know. Perfect. And that's a good thing because this stuff basically puts less pressure on the pancreas, so it's not causing a big spike in your sugar levels, and it's giving us some sweetness through the nut bar. Beautiful.
Is the pancreas important?
It is important. It makes insulin. That's come together beautifully, Richo. So the coconut oil is what kind of binds it all together. And that's going to go into the pan and we're going to flatten it down really nicely. You can use... Oh, perfect. I was going to say you can use your hands, Richo. I was giving you full permission.
OK, well, I'll smooth it all out like that.
Beautiful.
And then maybe just squish it down a little bit with it. Gotcha.
And then that's going to go into the oven for 40 minutes so it gets quite solid on 180 degrees, and then we're ready to cut it into bars.
This will be fantastic. In we go.
In we go. Doesn't that look beautiful, Richo?
Want me to cut it?
I do, please, into kind of a bar shape.
I like it. Now, when I see these things, I normally see them with chocolate on top because that'd be nice and healthy as well if we use plenty of...
Well, everything in moderation is my motto. So I think if you wanted to do chocolate on it, you absolutely could. You could drizzle it.
The chocolate would be your dairy portion for the day, wouldn't it?
Well, I definitely think you could do it, but I have just kept this very, very healthy.
Yeah, gotcha.
And this is really great for lunch boxes if your children can take nuts to school, or a great snack.
There's a little point, because a lot of kids can't take nuts to school.
Correct, so you need to be very careful.
Primary school. So this might be something you might have at home?
Correct, absolutely. Wonderful with a cup of tea, great for kids, great for adults.
And I've just sort of hacked into it and crumbled it up a little bit, but we'll just
okay.
stack it.
It's meant to be crumbly. We've got all these beautiful, healthy ingredients in there, so if it is a bit crumbly, it's still delicious, I promise you.
All right, little piece
Have
for you.
Have a taste. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Richo.
And a little piece for me. That's really nutty. I like chocolate on top of it, but you know what? It's got a really simple flavour to it. There's lots of things in there. Love the coconut as well.
Yes.
And all of those roasted nuts, I think it's a really good idea that you roasted it beforehand because that's given it a really nice flavour.
I'm glad you love it, Richo. I'll make a batch for you.
Yeah, I'll have another one for me.